Good morning everyone, I'm in the Kia EV4, big battery, front wheel drive, and we're doing a long distance trip. How fast can this car go? 600 kilometers. I charged the car to 100% at home, preheated the car, preheated the battery, and drove to the starting point, which is right here on the highway. So we are only going highway unless we have to charge, of course. And we'll see how fast it can go. I'm using A Better Routeplanner. I will preheat the battery manually because the navigation of Kia doesn't use that. You cannot select what chargers you want to use. I want to use only Ionity because it's the cheapest for me. And A Better Routeplanner is letting me down today. It's planning to charge 3 times. Yesterday it said I can do it in 2 charging sessions, and when I look it tells me I will arrive with 43% and I should charge 15% into the battery to get to the next charger. But then at the next charger I have 25%. That means, or even 27, that means I could arrive with 12% to that next charger where I want to go. So we'll see if that changes. I'm driving 135. If there's no speed limit, I want to see how this is going because it's raining and it's gonna rain the whole day, which will increase our consumption. I reset my trip, of course, once we're there at the charger, at the beginning point. So it will be interesting to see if the state of charge at arrival at the first charger that Better Routeplanner is planning is going down or up, and if it's staying that way or going up, we're going to the next charger. If it's going down, we're using that first charger. I still have 170 kilometers to go to the charger. I planned the route again and then it did it correctly. I will arrive at Ionity Himmelkron with 13%. Totally fine. I drive between 135 and 140, depending if it goes up and down. I always look. I have 230 kilometers of range. Consumption is pretty high, but I'm driving, like I said, above 135. Range is a bit less. That's nice. And by the way, my climate is on driver only 22.5 degrees auto. I don't know if this car has a heat pump. I always thought it has a heat pump, but this morning I preheated and it wasn't loud. So maybe it doesn't have a heat pump. Huh. But it doesn't use a lot of energy for heating. But let's go on. Arrived here with 7%. Where is this? Where's my driving data? Here it is, my driving data. I had to slow down in the end. It was a bit, it got less and less that I will arrive to. And the display of this Ionity is screwed up. I didn't know if it would be working, but we're charging, getting 116 kilowatt at 9%. Do you want to charge for free? Of course. This is a stupid question. And how can you do that with Encharge? Encharge is an app. You install it on your phone, and when you are at the charger, you rate the charger. You give Encharge a few informations. Is it dirty? Does everything work? Can you charge with a trailer attached? Are there restrooms? Can you get food and all of this stuff? And you get kilometers and stars for that. And these you can exchange for charging credit. And we can use the charging credit within France and Germany already from your app. Use the link in the description below to get 20 kilometers to start with. So the drive was good. Again, I had to slow down at the end. Better Routeplanner was a bit wrong with the 12% driving 140. I would have arrived by like 5%, maybe even 4%, but better than charging before, so charging twice to get here. And I'm charging now, it should say, it told me to charge to 65%, but maybe a bit more. I know that at 71% the charging power goes down extremely. It already goes down at 66% and then even more at 71%. So maybe I charge to 70%. I think so. Yeah, here's the display. It doesn't work at all. Doesn't matter what I press. But luckily it worked. Charging works, but I have no idea with how much power. I charged to 65% because A Better Routeplanner, I was wrong, told me to charge to 62, and I have 160 something kilometers to go and I have 200 kilometers of range. So I say it's fine. We need the AC. I got wet. It's raining. Ugh, disgusting. Yeah, but right now I'm a speed limit, but I'm still gonna drive my 140. I'm doing it. And if my state of charge is dropping, I'm just driving 135. Are you going to the window? No, you're not. Go to the window. I have 69 kilometers to go, 32 minutes. It thinks I will arrive with 17%, so even more than I thought, but that's fine. And I think we charge again to around 60%, which is cool. It's rained the whole time, never stopped, sometimes a bit less, sometimes a bit more. I noticed when it's raining really strong, then the cruise control doesn't work. And it's not just the steering assist, the whole cruise control turns off. All right, no idea why. I arrived here with 12% and I should charge to 53, but I think 55. Just to be sure. Charging got interrupted for whatever reason. Let's see if it starts again. Hope so. No? Geh weiter. The drive was amazing. I could drive the 140 the whole time, and since I had, again, communication error. So I just lost 5 minutes. It gave me communication error twice, and then I thought, okay, I just drive from this spot to this spot, and it didn't let me drive. I couldn't put the gear in. It never went out of the locking thing. It's when you turn the car on without pressing the brake. It didn't go out. I unlocked, locked again for a few minutes, then finally it let me drive, and I thought, oh, maybe this was the problem, something internally was wrong. I try again, but again communication error, and now I went here and now it's charging for now. So I hope that works now. But that's stressful when suddenly you can't drive, you can put gear in and there's no reason why. And if you want to know what's happening behind the scenes, I started vlogging on my third channel, Behind the Battery. So everything that happens around the car, or if I get new info about something, really awesome. Subscribe and watch. I charged to 57%. And it tells me I will arrive with 13% and then I have to go home from the stopping point. So this is okay. I'm okay with it. Let's talk about how the Kia EV4 is on a long distance trip, and there are good and bad things. The cruise control is nice. The steering assist is okay, but I don't trust it perfectly. There's a lot of spots where I have to steer and put it in the right direction, and it goes too much left, too much right, but it's not horrible. It's fine. Consumption I find okay with the way that I'm driving. I'm comfortable in here. The heat is perfect, doesn't take anything. The seating position, the seats I find a bit hard. I find the armrest a bit too low, and as every Kia, the steering wheel is far too far away, and I don't want to sit all the way up here. I want to sit comfortably, but they have it like this, and I can manage. It's fine. It's not horrible. Noise level is totally good with 140 that I'm driving, sometimes 150 for a second or so. All cool. What is annoying is when you turn off cruise control, the steering assist stays on, and when you turn on your steering assist, it automatically turns lane assist on as well. So if you don't like that and you get off the highway, you have to turn that off again. That's a bit annoying. The assist system to turn on and off, it's not totally my thing. Yeah, and the wipers in automatic and highest sensitivity, I don't know. It's a bit Tesla-like. So right now it's okay, but sometimes when it doesn't rain as much, it doesn't wipe at all. And sometimes I'm driving behind someone and it's amazing. Come on, wipe, 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 and it takes a bit till it starts to wipe a bit faster. I have 80 kilometers, should still arrive with 13%. All good. It's warm outside, 9 degrees in end of February. Oh my God. And I'm on my dreaded highway A3, where it's always busy and horrible, and 2 lanes. I arrived at 13:10, and this is my driving data. Let's analyze this drive. So my average consumption 259 watt-hours per kilometer. Car shows 581.5 kilometers. In reality it's 593. That's 11.5 kilometers off on a 600 kilometer trip. Okay, it took me 336 minutes. I deducted 10 minutes from how long it took because I was on a bathroom break once. Then I stood on a light for a minute, and then the whole hoopla with the not charging, not starting. And I get to an average speed, including charging, around 106 kilometers an hour. It wasn't extremely winter on that day, it wasn't cold, but it was raining, so the consumption would be lower and my time would be faster. Didn't have to slow down and everything, so it would be better if it wouldn't have been raining, but it was also not extremely cold, so this was good for heat. Charging sessions, first one 7 to 65%, 24 minutes, 49 kilowatt hours, average of 123. When we think that the maximum is 130, then that's pretty good. Second charging session was the one where it just did for a minute, so we forget about that. Third was 13 to 57%, 19 minutes, 37 kilowatt hours, 117 kilowatt, and I think it was because of the whole thing not charging. There was a problem there. I preheated the battery on the first leg to get to this charger. On the second charger, the battery was already warm. I couldn't preheat manually. So I charged 87 kilowatt hours in 45 minutes for this drive. And this is what holds the car back. I already said it in my charging video. The 130 kilowatt are okay, but it's only till 66%, then it goes down, and 71% it goes extremely down. And 123 or 117 kilowatt for a charging session average power is just not amazing. We have cars that are not extremely expensive with 150 kilowatt average power from 10 to 60%. And this is what's holding the car back. I would have been way faster and would have had my 110 for sure. That's the thing that held it back. But the drive was nice. It's an okay car for the long distance trip. Like I said, consumption is great, driving is great, charging is a bit weak. If you want to follow me on Instagram, BetterLife1. But that's it for me. Thank you much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.